What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to G Miles World. Today we're going to be talking about how to make your team unstoppable. We're going to try to get it done really quickly. I'm going to show you guys exactly why I'm doing what I'm doing, and then you guys can go ahead and figure out if you want to go with this scheme or if you want to stay and use more AP on Escape Artist. That is completely up to you. But I'm going to do my best to make sure you guys understand. I am totally with you guys that are kind of infuriated that EA keeps raising the AP on Escape Artist specifically. Even if you don't use it, it's like, okay, bro, we understand you kind of messed up with the way the ability works, but it still is something that people can stop. It's not like it's unstoppable. We played against it for the last couple weeks. Sometimes it gets us, sometimes it don't. But either way, it's a little bit of more, pride trying to figure out how to stop something as opposed to having EA keep upping the AP, because as long as it's still in the game, people are going to still use it anyway. And you're going to run into people doing it, but if you feel that it's time to move on like I do, because it's like, all right, this is going to be an ongoing thing, because they're preparing for the golden tickets. Once the golden tickets drop, they know that we're going to look for the different buckets, and then we're going to make those cards even more ridiculous than it has to be. So they're trying to prepare for that by raising it, so no matter what slot you go to, it's +3 on every archetype. So with that being said, this Ryan Fitzpatrick, we're going to be taking that pass elite, the pass lead elite for 1, and we're going to be using the Hot Route Master for 2, and that's going to be pretty much what you're going to use as a quarterback for the system I'm going to show you right now. Now, again, this is a very dirty offense. This is something that's going to make you win more games, especially for guys that's just going to quit, because nobody likes when you run the ball, especially in Madden 22, because it's so easy to pass. So the first thing that you're going to need is a quarterback like a Ryan Fitzpatrick, where you get that Hot Route Master and you get a passing ability all for 1. All right, that's number 1. All right, now let's jump into the actual lineup now, and you're going to see why it's a very devilish scheme. Realistically, I had someone that I recently played run this. The dude was trash, but it let me see that certain abilities on players are very useful. So I'm going to make you guys see exactly. This is a Raiders theme team. So if you guys don't have a Raiders theme team, you're going to have to figure out what offensive lineman you can utilize to get the same exact abilities and get the same boost. Because when you have a theme team and you're 50 of 50, you get a lot of, different boosts with the actual players. So that agility, that acceleration, that stuff, the speed and stuff like that, the strength, obviously, with the linemen, that's going to help them be a lot better when they're in the trenches. And that's what you're looking for. So I would recommend that you use any theme team that you want. What I'm showing you right now is basically one that, I'm using currently, which is the Raiders theme team. Now, looking at the abilities, that right there on the left, that's Secure Protector. Your guard is going to have post up. Your center is going to have Secure Protector. Your right guard is going to have post up again. And then your right tackle is going to have Secure Protector. Why are we doing this? Yo, G, what's going on? What does this really do? Secure Protector, with what I just learned, completely nullifies Edge Threat Elite. So what happens is they can't get around them with the quick shed. The shed is slowed down. The quarterback, therefore, has more time in the pocket. Now, remember, if you're in a shotgun play, it extends it a lot more. Depending on the under center play that you may run, it may be lucky sheds that'll happen, off the edge. Like they may run a corner blitz or something like that, or the 3-3-5 wide that glitches out with the contain and runs right around the running back. That new stupidness that's going on, that could happen, but more than likely it won't. Because the Secure Protectors, whatever EA Sports did, they enhanced the way the players go off the edge. So as soon as that player is running in with Edge Threat Elite, they're going to be like slowed down drastically because of those. And then you kind of like double down on it by making the center also have it, because you kind of hold on to any quick sheds down the middle. And then the left, the left tackle obviously does the same thing that the right tackle's doing with the guys with Edge Threat Elite. Now, the post-ups generally slows down the blitz regardless. So you just have that just to have it. Now, Robert Hunt, he gets it for 0 AP. You're going to want to go get a Robert Hunt, because you don't want to waste AP where you don't have to. As far as the Deerdorf with Secure Protector at right tackle, that's about 1.3 mil. Unless they release somebody else that's cheaper, I do not recommend spending 1.3 mil on that card right now, especially with the fact that we should be saving looking forward to the golden tickets. So this is going to be your O-line, all right? No matter if you interchange certain players, you're going to go for those players that have the 1 AP post-up, or in Robert Hunt's case, 0 AP post-up. Those are very key. Also remember, Travis Kelce also gets post-up for 1. just to kind of give you guys a note with that. Now, the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to make sure that the outside players on any formation that you're running are tight ends. So our tight ends are Darren Waller. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what's going on with him really quickly so you guys can kind of get an assessment of it. 97 speed. And also Kyle Pitts is 97 speed. So because of that, you're going to be able now to not only get enhanced blocking, but you're going to get extreme speed on the outside. Whether or not you can moss like I can doesn't matter because you have Hot Route Master. So guess what you can create? Post routes, corners, weird things like that. Just pure frustration for your opponent. Because remember, theoretically, I want to run this in iPro. Whether I'm using Stretch Alert Lookie, my old school stuff, or I'm going to run like an ace formation, it doesn't matter. You're going to have a lot of success because of the way your O-line is. And then you have tight ends on the outside positions in that formation. So now we go back over here, and we know what our outside guys are doing, and we know that they're tight ends. Now, Vernon Davis, he's a key component. He's not on a Niner theme team, but he's still a 98 speed with a very high run block. He's going to actually play the tight end position for us, all right? He gets route tech for 1, all right? That is key for what we're doing. Why? Because what happens is when we run the ball so much, what is your opponent going to eventually do? They're going to send the house. Man-to-man coverage. Guess what's going to happen with man-to-man against the route tech? He's gone for 6. So what you're doing is you're generating an offense that's so disgusting that your opponent is just going to get frustrated and say, you know what? I'm sending everybody, whatever. And then when you get him to that point, you're going to throw the ball. And the guy's going to be wide open, and that's going to be it. Now, the deep out and deep in is required on the outside tight ends. Because when you go to throw a streak or a post or whatever you're doing, that's going to light up, and those guys are going to get wide open. Finally, what's going to happen is this. You're going to see with everything that I've shown you, it's only 13 AP. The final step to maximum rage is going to be this. You're going to equip bow nose, right? Because this is going to be the next thing that EA Sports is going to have to patch. Because once we run the ball enough when we get this activated, we're probably not going to get it, deactivated. Because we're going to be disgusting with it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to start passing the ball while he's highlighted. And then now it's just maximum frustration. That's why we're doing this, because if you're going to keep attacking everybody for escape artists, what about Bo Knows? I liked it at 2. Everybody cried. It was banned in tournaments, blah, blah, blah. Now it's 4. They're going to make it 12 in like 2 days because somebody's going to cry about this video. Doesn't matter. Up until that point, Bo knows. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to add that in. All right. We're going to equip that. Now, as far as everything else that you're going to add, it may be the Marshawn Lynch that you go ahead and get from doing the challenges that automatically has the X Factor lit up. But we have to go ahead and get those stars done for that. So this is pretty much going to be the next level of what we're trying to do. So we're going to take off this guy's ability that he has double me, and we're going to give it to Bo Jackson. All right? And then we still have 1 AP left. This alone, running iPro or any other run, is going to generate max rage. Go out there, run this offense, and come back and let me know what happened to your opponent and how fast he rage quit. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You enjoy your day. Have a good one. One love, y'all.